Hello everyone, my name is Comet, and today we are back here on the training grounds. In previous episodes, we learned how to control the Magicka within our body, and now we know that Magicka is life flowing within our bodies in the form of an energy, and we can gather as much energy as possible so that we can use it to project our energy to the outside world and use that for combat. So in the previous episodes, we learned how to um, channel as much energy within our hands as possible and then release it so that we can have a nice ball of light, just like that. And we learned how to do this with both hands as well. This way, we can become a very adept wizard. It's very powerful wizard, like a very powerful wizard will be able to use both hands in battle. But now that we know how to control this energy within our body, it's time to learn how to use it in more applications for combat, because light is nice to have, it's a good utility, but there is also not only utility but also attacking and defending parts in combat. And today we are gonna learn about the defensive usage of Magicka in combat. And the difference is gonna be that if we manage to channel as much of this within our hands and then release all of this energy at the same time while compressing it, we are gonna make a ball of light. But this releases all of the energy that we have in our bodies. And today, what we are gonna do is try to use this energy, compress it as we would, try to compress it as much as possible. But this time, instead of releasing everything at once, we're gonna try to release it bit by bit. So compress as much energy as possible with my hands. Compress more and more and more and more. And then try to release very small amounts of this bit by bit into the outside, but without letting it lose control. And this will form so much energy, like we will form a field of so much energy that it will repel the Magicka coming from other wizards, but also any attack from other people, as if it was a shield. So this is gonna be our first ever defensive Magicka ability, which is the Magicka shield. Just like that. Compress and release bit by bit. It might be tired. It might be tiring at first, but controlling this much Magicka is definitely something that we must do if we want to go into the more advanced parts of Magicka. For now, though, this is beginner level, like novice level, and we need to be able to do this even while moving. Compress as much of this energy within our hands, and then slowly but surely release it so that we can make a force field of energy. Now this is limited by how much Magicka we have in our bodies, but this is definitely gonna be useful for the future. And this is how we can start having more applications in combat. Now we know that if we release all of this energy bit by bit, but closer to our body, it becomes it creates a flux of energy that will block other attacks coming in, just like this. And we can do this with both hands. So this is the key. instead of compressing everything within one hand, like we would usually do, and then releasing all of the energy right off the bat. Instead of doing that, we try to release the energy slowly so that it makes a flux of energy in front of us that will act as a shield. And this is the secret for defensive Magicka. There we go. And this can also be used by both hands, but when we do so, the effect will be completely different. It will be much powerful, and it might last for longer than normal. But it will also use more energy. So, if we don't have enough energy, it will not last as long. But let's try it with both hands, just like that. Woo! Woo! And that depletes our Magicka in just poof in seconds. But yeah, this was my training for defensive Magicka, and it's also the first time that we use Magicka to shape objects and to feel the flow of Magicka and to manipulate this flow as well, instead of just releasing everything. And in the following episodes, we are gonna continue with this concept of manipulating the flow of Magicka, because it can be used for other applications aside from the ones that we have seen so far. For now, though, all we can do is practice and continue. Until the next episode. Hope you guys enjoy this role-playing / narrative type of videos. My name is Comet, and I am signing out. Peace.